was the last night when we were on the 8th grade DC trip, and we were viewing the Pentagon Memorial, and we were listening to our guide explain to us all the details that went into the design of the benches and the lighting and the water flow and the direction and the angles of the benches. And when I was listening to her, I looked over to a chaperone, and I had made the comment about, why can't our 8th graders do this? This is the unit that we're getting into. This is like the perfect replica of why they're studying history, is to learn how to be inspired by it and how to create a better future because of the history. So just kind of brought it to life when we came back from DC, and we just let the kids work, and they came up with amazing work.
We had to design a memorial to fit a historical event that we read about in our book clubs.
There's some about Japanese internment camps, there's some about the Soviets and how they deported people. There's many about World War I, World War II. And this is mainly related to social studies as well, because in social studies we're doing an NHD project, National History Day, so it's kind of linked between English and social studies.
Today we've seen a lot of things that capture the triumphant aspects of each of these historical events, but also the tragic aspects. So we've seen a lot of memorials that represent the deaths of, especially focusing a lot of children. I feel like a lot of the students related to the children, so that's why they chose to incorporate the children into their projects.
It kind of gave students more freedom to be more creative. I mean, with writing you can get creative and do whatever, but by actually planning something out and watching it come to life, it's really cool.
You can kind of portray the theme of your memorial a little bit more. You can make it show power or sorrow or whatever it needs to show. It just makes a little bit more sense.
A lot of what I'm finding in their written explanations of it too is that they understand on a deeper level like who was really affected. They're kind of bringing to light some of the symbolism of the events, and more than that, they're not all focusing on the horrors that have happened in history, more so they're focusing on the positives that we can learn and what we need to do today to make sure none of this ever happens again.